1319 days on new halving. Fear and greed sitting at 29, which is fear, and Bitcoin is currently trading at 56.2k, slightly bouncing from a falling wedge or falling channel on a daily time frame, whatever you call it. Yep, currently bouncing from a bottom support of it. So in this video we're gonna talk about the Bitcoin ghost month, or just a regular ghost month. What this means? Apparently that's like a Asian thing, and again, if you're from Asia, you probably know what this means. It involves like a lunar calendar. It's kind of different from our regular calendar. So this year the ghost month is from August 4 to September 2, according to the Chinese lunar calendar. Again, we're comparing. It's like if you're gonna transfer it to our regular calendar, right? A ghost month is technically the 7th month of the year, or around August and into early September. This period is associated with bad luck in Asian culture, and historically Bitcoin had demonstrated negative returns during this particular time. So yeah, again, if you're gonna look at it, so what's the August 4? Yeah, we had a huge red candle on August 4, as we're showing, continuing to have kind of a decline type of channel, and the momentum, I guess. Yeah, definitely bearish momentum is currently in the Bitcoin. So it is important to know that the cultural phenomenon does not objectively affect stock or crypto market, yet the beginning of a ghost month usually plays a role in market psychology or investors' profit expectation. Bitcoin correlates with ghost month, as BTC price have witnessed massive drawdowns in each phase since 2017. And here's the graph that shows the example of it. So you can see there's some correlation for sure. Big decline in percentages. I can assume that's the bottom of this ghost month candle. Like, what's the big decline was there? Again, in percentages. So there's definitely correlation there, and currently we're definitely having a pretty bad luck in a Bitcoin for now on. But that's only 1 month, I guess. Again, after September, I guess we're gonna have a huge bullish sentiment, or what? That would be pretty good. So let's see what other thing they have to say about this. So while the overall return ROI over each ghost month hasn't been extremely bearish, each period witnesses a flash crash. Again, if you can say that's the flash crash. Like we're definitely had a flash. Like, what was the if you're gonna compare it, you're gonna start from August 4. I mean, yeah, it shows here. I thought there's no data, there's no current data. So yeah, it shows it's literally like minus 20% we had decline. Yeah, this is definitely a flash crash. Yeah. So apparently that's the thing. Again, if you're Asian, you probably knew about this, but we don't know those things. But as you can see, there's definitely correlation there, and we're gonna put it in our, I guess, basket of correlations. We're gonna put it in our mind to keep an eye in the next year, I guess. And obviously we're gonna be keeping an eye how this month will end. What's gonna be the end of this candle, ghost month candle, and what's gonna be after this month. Obviously we're hoping for a bullish momentum, sentiment, and bullish bull run or whatever. Again, we had a halving. After the halving, usually we're having bullish year, or bullish momentum, or bullish sentiment. Everything's kind of there, but currently we're having like something confusing, I would say. A little confusing because Bitcoin went a little unusual with this all-time high and before the halving. So there's that. Also, stock to flow model from a plan B used to be pretty popular in previous bull market. In the previous cycle, it was pretty popular model. And again, if you look at this model, currently it's showing that Bitcoin is oversold, and it's flagging, it's showing the buy signal. Again, if you're gonna compare it to the previous ones, it's sitting in a red zone, which is the buy signal type of zone, and usually indicates that upcoming bull run is about to happen. I don't know when exactly, in the next couple of months, maybe the beginning of the next year, who knows, but obviously we're gonna also be keeping an eye on this stock to flow model. Pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. On the forums, nothing special happening on the forums. Everybody just yelling that a lot of uncertainty, especially about everybody's calling for the recession. So in the recent news coming from Japan, Japan, Nikkei 225 had huge crash recently, with stock market, S&P, American S&P had followed the crash. So Bank of Japan deputy governor plays down chance of near-term rate hikes. So he's saying there's no rate hikes will happen in Japan. Same goes to Australia. Australian Reserve Bank holds rates steady at 4.35% due to concern about global markets. So that's what it's talking about, the general financial markets. Also, which I don't think that's big news or something new, that apparently institutions have begun to inject huge funds in the crypto market and buying the dip. Again, typical things, whales eating small fish, like retail is selling and whales are buying, big institutions. It's pretty much the same as in a stock market. Same goes to the crypto market, I guess. So there's the interesting graph from a crypto rover. It's showing that once the Fed starts cutting rates, there's gonna be a huge upside for the Bitcoin, or it will signal a huge upside for it'll signal a momentum for a bull run or a bull market, whatever you call it, once the Fed's gonna start cutting rates. So again, we're gonna be keep an eye on Fed cuts and rate cuts and the CPI data, which will happen in next week. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess, for the Bitcoin. Again, the new thing that we'll learn today is a ghost month. Apparently it was a thing for quite some time. Again, I guess if you're a trader, because it's like a 1 month thing, if you're a trader, you definitely knew about this, especially if you're an Asian trader. I guess every Asian trader knows about this, but for us it's a new thing again. I don't follow lunar calendar that much. I know about the New Year thing. I kind of follows that, and there's interesting there's like different animals. They got different animals. Current one is there's I think dragon or what, I don't know, but it's just interesting to watch. It's like a different culture, It's interesting to watch something different that is completely different from our regular life, I guess. So that's pretty much it. We're gonna be keeping an eye on this ghost month candle, I guess, which starts from August 4 to September 2. Again, we got plenty. We got pretty much the whole month left for. We're gonna definitely keeping an eye on that and hoping for a recovery on a Bitcoin, and obviously continuation of general bullish momentum for the Bitcoin and bull run. So yeah, to the moon.